You got a warrant?
I don't need a warrant.
You guys keep saying that, but you really do.
I really don't.
You do, ma'am.
Have you? Okay. So I'm going to have you step out of the car until I can figure out who you are.
Your camper is not stolen. It was towed.
Here's what the beginning of hell looks like for you people. Put your hands on me. Just do it.
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head back to Nebraska, where this guy who started out his softstick career way back in 2015 by getting his window busted out, gets pulled over yet again, this time by a Lincoln County police officer, and proves to the world once again how stupid he is by going straight into the right to travel script, which obviously doesn't go well. But he's not going to let years of failure stop him from further embarrassment by filing numerous tort claims against the state of Nebraska for ridiculous sums of money, or from threatening the police when they impound his camper van. Right, let's get into the video.
Do you have your driver's license on you?
I don't answer any questions.
Well, you have to show me a license or proof of ID at the same time.
Hold on a second.
Do you have a driver's license?
Answer questions, ma'am.
What's this? I don't know what this is.
I reserve all of my rights right now. If you need papers, call a sergeant and we can deal with this.
Okay, so fail to comply?
I'm not
So
fair.
then you can step out of the car and until I understand who you are. I don't know what this is.
Will you take your time and read it? My name is on there. I'm not keeping anything from you.
I don't know who it is. Do you have any photo ID with it on it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, can I have that?
You got a warrant?
I don't need a warrant.
You guys keep saying that, but you really do.
I really don't.
You do, ma'am.
Have you? Okay.
So you just happen to be on your way to the DMV for the very reason you've just been pulled over. That's either a massive coincidence or you're lying, in the same way you're lying about not being able to roll down your window.
Okay. So I'm going to have you step out of the car until I can figure out who you are. Are you not going to step out of the car?
Are you going to force me out?
I'm not going to force you to do anything, but we're going to be here a long time.
Okay, well, I got time to wait.
Do you have proof of ownership for the vehicle?
I don't answer questions, ma'am, unless you have a warrant or probable cause that I've
You have committed a crime. You're driving a vehicle with no in-transits and no registration. That's a crime.
Where's the victim?
The city of Lincoln.
Yeah, well, tell them they can't be the victim. They're not a real person.
They can.
But the state are the people, so yes, they can be the victim. They're victims of you driving around illegally on roads they pay to maintain. But we all know this where's the victim line is just another way for you to avoid paying your way, because we've all seen how people with your ideology behave when there could be a potential victim. You pull the same nonsense and even mock the victim for being a victim.
You're required to have registration in your vehicle, proof of ownership,
Okay.
And you don't have it, so I'm allowed to investigate and see what you have for ownership of the vehicle.
Just call a sergeant down here, please, and de-escalate the situation,
Okay.
please.
If I have to do that, you'll also get a ticket for fail to comply.
Do what you got to do, ma'am.
Will do. What's your date of birth?
I don't answer questions.
I'll be right back.
This shit again.
Dude, you've got no one else to blame but yourself for this. You were the one who believed an outright lie on the internet, so stop playing the victim and get a grip. You're just like Adam Starr of Oregon, only he makes a much funnier noise when he gets arrested.
Hey, sir.
How you doing, sir? What's your name and badge number?
Officer Orth, 1759. Can I
1759.
take a look at your VIN, please?
I would prefer not.
Do you own this?
Yes, I do. I'm going down to the DMV to take care of the title work now. And just to let you know, I'm not driving. I'm not in a commercial capacity. I'm traveling down the road. I'm in a private capacity.
I like how he just happens to be on the way to the DMV to sort out the title of the vehicle, but in his very next statement says it doesn't need to be registered because, you know, reasons. Kind of makes me think you're making shit up.
Can I get the VIN off the door? If I do that?
No.
If I do that?
No. It's going to come back as a silver F-150, but it's correct. Can I have all three of your business cards, please? I think she's got a ticket there. Government's starting to go broke.
Or she's holding you accountable for breaking the law. But yeah, you go with your government is broke angle to justify and feel more comfortable breaking the law.
This guy's just chuckling. He thinks this shit's funny. I think he knows who I am, although I've never met him before.
All
Hello,
right,
ma'am.
here's your paperwork back.
Thank you.
So I'll explain your ticket to you. This can be for no proof of ownership, for driving without an operator's license on person that you provided to me, refusing to comply with my order, and improper registration. Your court date is going to be April 23rd at 10:30 at this address.
What's your name and badge number for the record?
It's already on here. I'm gonna need your signature right here by the X. It's
Can you
not an
please
admission
state-
of guilt.
Can you please state your...
Officer Sandman 1242. To be on this piece of paper.
Thank you, ma'am.
What a sad and pathetic little man-child he is for getting her to verbalise her name and badge number when he already has it on the ticket. Anything to feel superior though, right?
Your signature by the X is not on the notice to come and she'll show up for court. Thank you. Here's your copy. I circled the date on the back. On my copy, I'm also gonna need your right fingerprint.
No, ma'am.
Bottom of it. You don't have, since you don't have proof of ID.
That's my property.
Okay, so you're refusing to sign this ticket?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I already signed it.
You signed it with words, not with your name. I need you to sign your name.
I'm not signing it.
Okay, then I'm going to write you a ticket for refusing to sign your name and refusing to
That's
comply to my
fine.
order.
That's
okay,
fine.
Stay here.
I'm going down to the courthouse to
It's
speak to...
It's very fine. I'll be right back. I'm going to write you one more ticket. I'll be right back.
Okay, ma'am. What's your name and badge number, ma'am? Ma'am, you guys are all on camera. Do you understand?
Actually, sometimes I think it's you who doesn't realise this is all on camera. Or it's those last two brain cells of yours fighting for third place because you already have her name and badge number in writing and verbally.
I gotta pull out I gotta write another ticket for refusal to sign. So what if I don't sign that one? You gonna write me another one? This is fucking stupid. Ridiculous. He's just laughing, dude. He's fucking getting a kick out of it.
Complaints.
Already it's 1:30. Hour and 40 minutes. Shouldn't state her name either. Should have told her your stamp needs to be red ink. Without it, we have no law.
Boy, their tickets are fucking huge.
All right, I made it easy. Made it for the same court date, April 16th at 10:30 at this address. Refusing to comply with my order and refusing to sign a traffic ticket. I don't need you to even sign this one. This copy is yours. Have a safe day.
Yeah, probably not a good idea to let this guy go without at least towing his vehicle, or warning him not to drive at least. I think this and other PDs need to take a leaf out of Florida's book when it comes to arresting soft sits because tickets are not doing the trick. Anyway, it's over to TikTok now where he has what he thinks is a really important update, so let's hear him out. But I warn you, get your facepalm protection ready.
Here's what the beginning of hell looks like for you people. March 17th, 250K. April 3rd, 250K. May 17th, $500,000. May 20th, 250K. 5/22, $500,000. 7/29, 250K. 8/30, 250K, and I'm not even done. If you can't tell, I've had several cases this year, and non-stop fucking with me. So now it's time to stick my boot in their neck. See how y'all like it. Deuces.
Yes, unsurprisingly, this utter douche is delusional enough to think the state of Nebraska is going to pay him $2.5 million. You know, the guy who supposedly doesn't contract with the state of Nebraska, when he thinks it's convenient to him, of course, but when it is, he goes all in with the totally not enforceable at all fee schedule. Right, onto his latest two videos. The first is this cringy message to any and all police officers where, nearly in tears, he tries to compare himself to an ordinary person just trying to get through life like everyone else, and calls anyone holding him accountable tyrants and dares them to break his window and arrest him, which they've already done by the way, if they try to hold him accountable for his persistent lawbreaking.
I don't care what the reason is, this type of behavior needs to stop. And it needs to stop because you cops are just like us. We're people. You know what I mean? Trying to get through our life alive, to spend it with our families. The fuck is wrong with you people? Do you not know the type of tyranny you're allowing in your own country? I hope your children are treated this way. And there's no mercy. I'm sick of this shit. It's got to stop. It's got to change. Everything's got to change. You break my window, you pull me out of this car. That's the thing with you people. You're only tough when you got backup, okay? You're not tough by yourself. You're a coward, and that's why you guys come in fucking packs of 6 and shit. Put your hands on me. Just do it. I ain't got nothing left. I don't care about anything here. Shit's gotta change. Changes today.
Dude, drop the persecution complex. It's not a good look. The only person hindering you is you. You need to get out of your own way, basically, and stop blaming other people for your own poor life choices. Get a grip, basically. And just in case you grow the balls to actually go through with this threat, please record it. I need another video to add to my Sovereign Citizens Getting Tased playlist. Anyway, this is video 2 where he calls the Sheriff's Department to find out where his camper van is. And because he's a sovereign citizen, i.e. a drama queen, he accuses them of stealing it.
Hello, Deputy.
Hey, is this Chris?
This is.
Hey, Chris, just to let you know, your camper is not stolen. It was towed.
For what reason?
It was towed for abandoned property.
It wasn't abandoned.
Well, you can't park it where you had it parked, okay?
Well, nobody said anything
No,
about
but-
it. It doesn't say anything on the sign that you can't leave it there for a day. It says day pass.
Yeah, good.
I was coming
Well,
back
it's not-
I was coming back to take it off the land. It's gone.
How unlucky can one person be? Earlier, you were just on your way to get your truck registered when you got pulled over for no registration, and this time you were just on your way to remove the camper van before it got towed. Either bad luck follows you around constantly like a bad penny, or lying is as simple as breathing to you.
So it's been stolen. If you guys know who I am and you know that's my stuff, you should have called me. It's been stolen.
No, that's not how we work.
I know you guys
It was
economically
meant to
carry
be.
people. Listen, where's it at?
It's at Midwest Towing, and with proof of ownership, you can contact them tomorrow and get it out.
And what was your name?
Butters, Butters.
And what's your badge number?
902155.
Who is the citing officer, I guess? Who's the one that issued it? The tow.
The tow, Lancaster County Sheriff's Office.
Which officer, though? That's what I'm asking.
Well, Deputy Osterhouse that towed it.
Deputy Oster?
Osterhouse,
And what's his badge number?
902105.
Okay. Thank you, sir. You said Midwest Towing.
Yep,
Got it.
yep. All right.
Have a good day.
He better hope that he can show proof of ownership down at the impound lot when he turns up, or it could end up meeting the same fate as the crystal ship. Alright, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to support me and get early access to videos like this, then the links to do all that are in the description. Right, take care all, and I will catch up with you in the next video.